Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Candice Mimi. So this was going to be a really long video, but I am not going to let it get really long. So I'm going to give you, like the title of the video says, 3 mistakes I have made on my self-awareness journey that I don't want anybody else to make. Blech, unnecessary. You are interested in knowing the mistakes I am about to confess to, then please keep watching. Okay, so really quickly, the first mistake is thinking that finding out who I am will happen with time. No. Answering that big life question, who am I, really does require participation. In my previous video, I talked about 4 practical things that you can do to increase your self-awareness. So that means the things that we should be doing, and they are things we should be doing. I talked about personality tests, journaling, taking a skills inventory, and talking to friends and family. To really discover who we are and answer that question, which we will do at different phases of life, we have to get our hands dirty. We have to put our backs into it and, elbow grease and all of the euphemisms for that. So if you think that it's just going to happen, oh, I'm young, after a while I'll figure it out, or I'm coasting along in life, I'm doing really well, I don't really need to dig into that, it will just kind of open up like a flower. It doesn't happen that way. It does unfold as life experiences come our way, but you can get there quicker and you can live more of your life being more comfortable with who you are by getting involved. So go back to that video if you're interested, do some research online, read some books. It's a great journey, it's a satisfying journey. So that's what I would say is my first mistake. The second mistake is thinking that you have to do it by yourself. Self-awareness is a personal journey, but we don't live in a vacuum and no man is an island. So have a think about people that are around you that care about you, in the same way that I said that, speak to some friends and just ask them, what do you notice about me? What do you really appreciate about me? In that very same way, just remember that you're not alone. You don't have to do it alone. Yes, it's personal and there's some parts that you should kind of walk by yourself, but you're not alone. And it's not something that you have to be so afraid of. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable with people. In finding out who you are, you will ask some questions because sometimes we have blind spots. The third mistake that I have made in my self-awareness journey is thinking that what I do is who I am. Now, this is a mistake, but it's so understandable because we all do it. You go into a networking event and you want to find out who somebody is. You want to get to know more about somebody. What do you do? And immediately, whatever they say, we build this picture on who we think they are. But really and truly, nobody is what they do. It may be an extension of who they are, but it isn't. We are people first. We have personalities, we have purposes, we have passions that we have. So in your self-awareness journey, just remember that if you're a nurse, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you are a banker, if you're a project manager, a business analyst, because I know millions of business analysts, then that's great, but that's not who you are. So don't be afraid to look behind those labels and really think, who am I and who do I want to be? And the 4th mistake that I want to quickly share with you in my self-awareness journey is thinking that I'm too old to really try to have this conversation. I'm too old to think, who am I? No, 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 no. You are never too old to think about who you are. We should never really get too bogged down in this question, but it is an important one to answer. And the truth is, in cycles of life, in adolescence, in your early adult life, your mid-adult life, any phase, any cycle of life, your life would have happened and you may have changed. So it's really important that we stay in touch with who we are. That would really help us maintain our sense of self, and in maintaining your sense of self, you maintain your mental health. I have shared with you 4 of my foremost mistakes in my self-awareness journey so far. I really hope that you will take from my experience, and maybe you have some of your own. Please feel free to share. I know it may have been a bit of a heavy topic, but I think it's really good that we talk about the real stuff. So please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with somebody that you think this may help, or just open up a line of conversation with them. And I'd love to hear back from you. Thank you so much. Take care.